BA. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Jakob Poeltl out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Brown in at the 2. Schroeder against Quickly. Johnson a screen on Quickly. Here's Schroeder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Brown. Barnes with a screen on Bridges. Back to Barnes. Here's Quickly. 5 on the clock. Poeltl, the pass to Quickly. From the wing. And too long on the shot.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Outside Barnes. From deep, Poeltl. Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. Pass to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. It's Quickly with a drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Schroeder. No good on the triple. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. Kicks it out to Barnes. Picked by Poeltl. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Johnson on the wing. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Claxton can't get it to go. Toronto trailing. The 3 from Barnes. Doesn't go for him. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. Quickly from outside. Fires in the triple. Quickly's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Bridges. And the layup falls.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Schroeder against Quickly. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Stolen by Bridges. And here they come. Here's Schroeder. Out to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Buries it down low.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable, they give you lots of trouble.
And he's good on the second. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Bridges against Brown. Outside, Finney-Smith. Driving in. Pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. And there's another one for the Nets. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Barnes. Kicks it to Quickly. Launches it. And the Raptors miss again. Schroeder against Brown. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Catching the defender off balance. Schroeder with quick recognition out there.
And both free throws good for Schroeder.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Shot on the wing. No good that time.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Bruce Brown, Jakob Poeltl out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward, down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 8. Poeltl with a screen on Schroeder. Inside. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Barnes. It's stolen by Johnson.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation. This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Poeltl with a screen on Johnson. Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better. The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Offensive board. The kick out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Bridges against Brown. Bridges passes to Johnson. Drains the triple. Johnson's got 5 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The 3 from Barnes. Drills it from deep. He's got 7.
Scotty Barnes sticking the revenge 3 in style. I love how this guy competes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
Johnson a screen on Brown. Bridges passes to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Claxton. Outside Schroeder. Bridges outside. Tries yet again. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Bridges hits them both. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Johnson a screen on Brown. Bridges misses. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by the Nets.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Schroeder passes to Bridges. Claxton with it. He's working on Pirtle. They get it back. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Bridges. Back to Finney-Smith. Goes up again. Now Claxton. Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Brown. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
You got to enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the bucket is good. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Here's Bridges. And that's not going to go. So we conclude the first half. Nets out in front, leading by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Sharp, Dennis Smith out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Walker in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Jacque Vaughn. And the 3 off target.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Nora, pass to Boucher. Got a piece of it. Here's Temple, covered by Smith. And it's Temple missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce. Pass
to Walker. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Walker, a screen on Boucher. The kick out to Walker. Trent on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For three. Going inside. Pass to Nora. Gets the three ball to go.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Smith outside. Rebounded by Temple.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Boucher. Trent left side. From behind the arc. And the Raptors, another three.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Here's Boucher. He nails it, and we're tied. Boucher's got his first 2 points.
Nice work on the interior. Boucher taking what the defense gives him.
Smith passes to Walker. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Sharp, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Trent, the pass to Nora. Back to Trent. Outside Olynyk. Here he goes. Trent outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Trent's got 5 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
They set the pick. And it's Thomas off the drive. Now here's Smith. He's closely guarded. On the take. And he dunks it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Trent left side. Screen by Olynyk. Trent, the pass to Temple. Boucher outside. Here's Nora. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Nora's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Sharp. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Nora. Walker covering. Trent outside. Screen by Olynyk. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sharp. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Boucher passes to Trent. And there's the screen. Uses the glass on the layup. Trent's got 9 points here in the second half.
Gritty play by Gary Trent Jr. in the inside over the defense.
Thomas passes to Sharp. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Tie game in Brooklyn. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Toronto right now, they've got Scotty Barnes. Bruce Brown is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Barrett in at the small forward. Pass to Johnson. Out to Schroeder. Stolen by Quickly. And they're running. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the attack, Schroeder. Claxton. Outside, Finney-Smith. Now here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. The lead is 2. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Quickly from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Bridges against Brown. Johnson a screen on Brown. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Johnson. Now here's Bridges. With some arc. Oh, that's offensive interference. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. It's Quickly with a drive. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Quickly finds Poeltl. Barrett against Johnson. Got a hand on it. Outside Finney-Smith. There's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
What an effort from Scotty, an impact player on both ends.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Ali, thank you. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Poeltl is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
Bridges against Brown. Bridges.
Oh, wow!
He went way up.
Goodness. And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Quickly from outside. Barnes passes to Poeltl. Brown scanning the floor. Poeltl finds Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Claxton passes to Bridges. Screen by Claxton to tie it up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
And a great guy to have at the line here. Bridges is a patient and consistent free throw shooter.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Picked by Poeltl. Barnes drives in. Pass to Poeltl. It's Barrett on the wing.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
On the wing quickly, covered by Schroeder. The three from Barnes. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Bridges against Brown. Schroeder passes to Bridges. Johnson a screen on Brown. For three, Bridges. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Picked by Pirtle. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Barnes. And there's a pick. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Scotty Barnes is a natural leader, someone that wants to take important shots for his team.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Pass to Bridges. Johnson a screen on Brown. For three, Bridges. That shot is off. So it's Toronto picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
Barclays Center. Kevin Harlan here. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. Banchero, that's good.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Bridges outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Carter with a screen on Bridges. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the speed of Fultz. You love that. Excellent at getting to the rim and drawing the foul.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good from outside. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Over in the corner, Claxton. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Finney Smith passes to Claxton. It's stolen by Banchero. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Bridges against Fultz. And here is Bridges. Puts up a deep three. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando trailing here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Carter sets the pick for Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz.
Well, I tell you what, Fultz does a nice job with the pocket passes, threading the needle out of the pick and roll. That's a tough cover when you're on defense.
Here's the screen. Bridges passes to Claxton. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Fultz kicks to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Bridges against Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton.
Really got to respect how Fultz understands how to use his length, especially on defense, where he's able to challenge shooters.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar build. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Carter with a screen on Bridges. Carter right side. Over in the corner, Banchero. Back to Carter. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 8 points for Wendell Carter.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
Outside, Simmons. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. He takes it in. Carter pulls it in. Orlando leading. Now here's Fultz. Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Claxton and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. It's the Nets. They're up by 1. 2K. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Johnson, and it's Claxton in its center. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Anthony's checked in for Markelle Fultz. The Magic trail by 4. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Suggs passes the Carter.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Pass to Claxton. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. The dish now to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's set back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 3. Back to Anthony. Carter with a screen on Johnson. The drive by Anthony. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
and we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Out of hand on it, and he recovers it. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Back to Carter. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Bridges against Wagner. Carter with a screen on Bridges. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Bridges outside. And he drives in. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Suggs dishes to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Back to Banchero. And he banks in the layup.
Very few can go mano-a-mano with Banchero inside. He got the best of the defender this time.
Here's Bridges. He's got 5. Simmons, a screen on Anthony. Bridges attacking. Johnson outside. Tries from 16. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter with a screen on Bridges. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And it's Banchero missing. And there's the pass to Bridges. Outside, Simmons. Drives to the hoop. Takes it off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a 4-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
And we finished one half of basketball. Nets lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Markelle Fultz. Isaac out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. When Lonnie Walker first entered the NBA, Clark, his athleticism really stood out. He's very quick twitch.
Yeah, he is, but recently his athleticism has taken a back seat, which I think is a good thing because Walker has focused more on becoming a better shooter, refining that part of his game, as well as trying to be more consistent in his overall offensive game. So that, to me, speaks volumes to this young man's development.
And it's Walker penetrating. Sharp. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And the Nets lead by 7.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing. Harris kicks to Fultz.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wagner wide open. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And it's Walker penetrating. Another shot outside for Thomas. Here's Watford.
You know, with his reach, timing, and agility, being able to go side to side, Isaac has a chance, I think, to be an all-league defender.
Wagner a screen on Schroeder. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Nice move and finished off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. For this young Orlando team, last season, GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Walker in the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ingles.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. It's stolen by Harris. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. For the lead. Fultz against Walker. Here he goes. Fultz, no good. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Now, here's Sharp. Guarded by Harris. Thomas against Harris. Count it. And the Nets lead by 2.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And there's the call on Trendon Watford. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And that one's good. Wagner.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Harris against Thomas. Passes to Watford. Clock at 6. Here's Sharp. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And then Sharp with the dunk. Now Fultz. There's a minute left in the third. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Wagner. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Schroeder outside. Right side Thomas. It's stolen by Harris. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Inside. It's deflected. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is
the third quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front as they end the third quarter on a 20-6 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mikal Bridges out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Orlando leading by 6. Wagner passes to Banchero. Carter right side. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Banchero outside. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero. Carter's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Bridges passes to Claxton.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Carter outside. Wagner with a screen for Carter. Over in the corner, Banchero. Claxton with it. Now Anthony defending. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. And finish off by Finney-Smith.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Claxton. Picked by Finney-Smith to the paint. And finish off by Finney-Smith.
Really love how active Finney-Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Anthony against Bridges. Banchero outside. That 3 off the mark. That's trailed by 5. Bridges passes to Johnson. Feeds it to Simmons. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Outside, Simmons. Second chance shot. Banchero trying to get open. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Johnson with the block. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith.
Props to Finney-Smith. I mean, going up strong, earns himself a trip to the line.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
And they're pushing it up. The wide open look here for Anthony. No good on the 3. That's trailed by 6. Pass to Finney-Smith from past the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Carter with a screen on Bridges. Suggs passes to Carter. Suggs with the ball. Carter down low. Claxton covering. That shot no good. Inside. Bridges passes to Claxton. Johnson with a screen on Carter. Claxton finds Bridges. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Kicks it out to Banchero. There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Defense wasn't quite ready for that Banchero move. Got them all flustered and flummoxed with that pump fake.
No luck that time either. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Suggs with the steal. It's off. So the Magic win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Anthony in at the point. Banchero with a screen on Brown. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty pass.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Barrett, a screen on Banchero. The 3 from Barnes. The shot, no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Barnes against Banchero. The 3. Barnes, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, BA, we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Barrett with it. Now Carter defending. Anthony against Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Back to Pirtle. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Pirtle. How about the size, the strength? It's going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
Banchero with a screen on Barrett. The kick out to Banchero. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Orlando Jamie Suggs. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Picked by Pirtle. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
But I just love that Banchero wants to push the tempo, get it up the floor and convert before the defense can react.
Pirtle with a screen on Anthony. Quickly from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
With the crossover. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, stop it. Get separation with the handle. Cole Anthony just giving the defender the business there.
To the inside. Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Carter, a screen on Brown. It's Suggs with a drive. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Toronto trailing. On the wing quickly, guarded by Banchero. It's Quickly with a drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
There's the double team with Carter. Quickly finds Pirtle. Down low, out to the right wing. Pirtle with a screen on Wagner. Here's Barrett. Wagner with a steal. In transition, the Magic on the run. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. This one for three. First shot won't go.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Oh, got that one up quick.
This isn't the focus of Scotty Barnes' game, but you wonder how proficient he becomes from deep.
Anthony against quickly. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Carter from outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Pirtle. Barrett against Anthony. Pirtle with a screen on Anthony. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Carroll with it. Shoots over Barnes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Jakob Pirtle out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Suggs, guarded by Trent. Anthony against quickly. Clock at 4. Here's Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
When every aspect of his game is moving and working, Paolo Banchero very difficult to handle.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
It's Suggs with a drive. Here's Banchero, plenty of space. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a great play by Paolo Banchero. Sees the defender closing, knows he's got to get it off in a hurry.
Here's quickly. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs, to the left wing. Barnes against Banchero. The take from Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. There's a level of physicality and toughness so ferocious as Paolo on the drive.
To the paint. Now here's Barrett. Still without a bucket. Quickly outside. He takes it in. Pirtle. It's good on the putback.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Back to Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You see the strength of Scotty Barnes on that drive. If he creates momentum, you better look out.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
Barnes the screen. Trent for three. 1:33 left in the second period. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Wagner outside. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Picked by Carter. The kick out to Banchero. With the drive, here's Wagner. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Magic lead by 7. And a nice finish on the layup. Quickly's got 9.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Carter from outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Barnes the screen. Pass to Pirtle. Wagner with a steal. Out on his own on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, starting that whole thing off is the steal, the anticipation by Wagner, just making an impact where he can.
Quickly against Anthony. Trent for three. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Both teams will make substitutions. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. Barnes with a screen on Ingles. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
You love Scotty Barnes. Keeping defenders off balance with the up fake creates the contact. Perfect.
So he gets them both. Here's Wagner. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be back in a moment.
34.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Setting the floor for the Magic. Joe Ingles is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Wagner. And it's Fultz in at point guard.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
I've heard coaches call Fultz the ultimate team guy. Sounds like a compliment, Doris.
Oh, it absolutely is, BA. And you have to give Markelle Fultz a ton of credit. Here's a young man whose career started in as shaky a fashion as you could, with the inability to shoot the basketball. He's turned himself into a legit threat as a scorer and a passer.
Dick, he's checked in for Trent. Here's Boucher for three. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Isaac. And he's going. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
Taking 2 shots.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Fultz. And he drives in. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Fultz.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Out to the right wing. Here's Nora. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside for Fultz. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 9-point Orlando lead.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Here's Nora. And he gets the bucket. Nora's got 5.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Give credit to Chris Boucher for initiating that play. Good defensive instincts creates a steal.
Outside Fultz, picked by Isaac. From the arc. Shot clock at 5. Fultz is good. Fultz has got his second basket.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's Dick. And it's Toronto with another. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Fultz into the lane. Pass to Wagner. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
Yeah, that's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. Olynyk with a screen on Isaac. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
And Isaac, here we go. Wagner, right side. Pass to Fultz. Wagner with a screen. Inside. Second chance shot. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the dunk by Isaac.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Dick. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Orlando leading. Over to the wing.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
That's his second personal foul.
No good on that one.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
Here's Nora. Ingles defending. Pass to Temple, and here's Boucher. 6 on the shot clock, to the middle. Here's Nora. There's the drive. The kick to Olynyk. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Olynyk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Here's Fultz. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that one drops for him.
Well, you love how Ingles stays locked in on the cup. He doesn't pay any attention to the defense. It's all about where do I want to get to.
Boucher a screen on Ingles. Here's Nora. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Magic, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Dick, Chris Boucher out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Nora in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Anthony outside, and an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Timeout called, the Raptors. And some changes here for the Raptors. Olynyk's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Brown. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Barnes. Olynyk with a screen on Banchero. Pass to Olynyk. The 3 from Barnes. He buries it from 3.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Barrett. From distance, Paolo.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Over Anthony. Barnes, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Carter on the wing. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. And now a 7-point Orlando lead.
Well, the continued evolution of the center position. Guys like Wendell Carter Jr., boy, they are capable from deep.
Outside Barnes. Count that one.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Olynyk finds quickly. Back to Olynyk. Trent left side. The 3 is up. That shot off. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men. And Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Barrett passes to Olynyk. Now here's Trent. Barnes the screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
Both free throws good from Barnes.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. Banchero with a screen on quickly. The kick out to Banchero. Drives to the hoop. Banchero off the bounce.
We call that being decisive. Banchero up the dribble drive leaves no doubt.
Outside Barnes. Oh, Carter with the block. Wagner, right side. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Quickly, left side. Pass to Barnes. Now Olynyk. He's checked by Carter. Back to Barnes. The rebound by Carter.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And here's Banchero. 58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 12-point Orlando lead.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Magic.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Kept alive. Back to Wagner. Over Barrett. And it's Wagner missing. Outside Olynyk. Barnes passes to Olynyk. Quickly outside. To halt the run. Off target with the shot. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Exceptional effort.
for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. And for Toronto, Scotty Barnes is out there with Barrett. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Trent in at shooting guard. Richard, looking at this interconference clash, you can expect both teams to play hard here tonight.
Yeah, these conference games are so important, especially when it comes to a rivalry like this. Both teams have had this one circled on their calendars for a while.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Bridges, no one around him. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Trent against Bridges. Olynyk in the corner. There's the triple. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Quickly with a wide open look. Nets on defense. It's a 3-point game. And it's Barnes on the follow.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Talk about taking flight. Air Bridges is in the building.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
And that one, good.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Trent against Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Quickly after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Barnes kicks to Trent. He can't get it to go. Bridges with some nice defense. Driving to the basket. Tries again. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. The pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now, here's Barrett. Barrett setting a pick for Olynyk. Thomas with the steal. Johnson finds Claxton. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Down low. The kick out to Barnes.
2 minutes left in the first.
Olynyk sets a screen for Barnes. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here's Claxton. The Raptors getting the bucket. And it goes down 2 points. Claxton's got his second basket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Pirtle is checked in for Toronto.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Barnes the screen. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes screen on Johnson. Here's Barrett, and there's the try. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Nets leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Trent against Bridges. Claxton scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. Out to Barrett. And the Raptors miss again. Up in time. That shot off the mark. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Thomas is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Trent with the wide open look. It's good from about 19 feet. Trent's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Raptors. Johnson with a screen on Trent. Bridges attacking. Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. Barrett covering and stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Quickly. They get the rebound, and it's Barnes on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Bridges against Trent. Bridges outside. To the middle. Olynyk with the steal. Bounce pass from Trent. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Passes it to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Barnes. And he makes good on the layup. Barnes has got 8 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Claxton. 8 points for him. Back to Bridges. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all-stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drains the three-pointer.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Driving in, quickly finds Olynyk. Barrett with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And that one's good, Barnes.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Thomas. Out to Bridges. And there it is for him. Bridges has got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
And they pick up 2.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Trent kicks to quickly. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on the roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Now, here's Bridges. He's got 8. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. Claxton with the bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Out to Barrett. With the drive. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 15.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Now, here's Quickly. 5 points in the game. Olynyk sends a screen for Trent. Bridges with the board. The Nets with the lead. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Finney-Smith. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And Olynyk kicks to Trent. Olynyk sets a screen for Trent. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Dick is out there with Brown. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Purtle. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here is Purtle. Nothing on the board. Here's Nora, guarded by Walker. Toronto needs to get off the shot. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Now here is Smith. It's hauled in by Brown.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Raptors moving the ball around. Walker goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Grady Dick.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
Now here's Thomas going inside. The pass to Watford. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Got a hand on it, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Nets.
Michael Bridges.
Brown against Smith. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in for the tie. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Dick. Pirtle's got the game tied up here for Toronto. Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him. Five on the clock to the inside. Here's Watford and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Nora, guarded by Walker for the lead. Nora can't get it to go.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Smith dishes to Simmons. Pass to Sharp. The kick out to Walker. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the first. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Now here is Pirtle. Pass to Boucher. Pass to Nora. It's Brown on the wing. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Simmons, and the layup's good off the glass.
Nice play by Simmons. So good at switching gears with the ball in his hands.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brown the pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick. The kick out to Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Timeout. And the Raptors call time here.
Start it.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Trendon Watford. Johnson, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Bridges in for Dennis Smith. Now here's... Oh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he's
Barnes with it. Finney-Smith defending. And the dunk by Barnes.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
The Nets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Claxton. Shot and game clock separated by 5. In the corner, it's Bridges. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Floats one, and Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 5 now.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Barrett with the ball. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the previous play officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the call. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Nets up by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Bridges out there with Simmons. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center. Simmons inside. Quickly covering. They get it back. Here's Claxton. Good D by Barnes. And Toronto has possession. Trent kicks to Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. Trent outside. Barnes screen on Bridges. And it's Trent off the drive. Can't hit from in close.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Simmons, a screen on Trent. Claxton finds Johnson. Bridges with it. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Barrett the pass to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And the layup falls. Quickly's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
First team foul.
Here's Claxton, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Finney-Smith kicks to Simmons. Inside, here's Claxton, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
And the Raptors call time here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
That one misses. Brooklyn leading by 3. Bridges passes to Johnson. That's a 2 from Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Barrett against Simmons. Five to shoot. The pass to Claxton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And it's quickly missing.
Questionable shot selection in that 3, not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
On the wing, Bridges quickly covering, and he makes that one. And the Nets lead by 6.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th. And here's Trent outside. Hands it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now Bridges into the lane, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Up to the right wing. Olynyk finds quickly. Trent setting the peg for quickly. Trent against Bridges, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Trent hits them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's hauled in by the Raptors. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And it's Barrett penetrating. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And now we've got the intentional foul. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Driving the lane, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
One shot. A technical foul has been called on the ground.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Johnson outside. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Next ball. Shooting the technical, Michael Bridges.
And the technical free throw is good. We've got 13 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Simmons finds Claxton. To Simmons, and so it's Brooklyn with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they
Mark Kellogg, our reporter tonight. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Mikal Bridges is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
For three, Bridges. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Anthony in the post, and he lays it up and in.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Bridges outside. There's a screen by Johnson. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
And just about a minute into this first quarter.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Carter, good.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
And the Magic pushing it up now. And Anthony slams it in.
Boy, nice swipe that time from Suggs. I love to see him being aggressive and taking chances on defense.
Bridges on the attack. Claxton. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounce ability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Bridges outside, and there's a defensive 3-second call. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Picked by Carter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Finney Smith. Oh, deflected. And Carroll against Johnson. Now Carter. Here's Suggs. Down low. Stolen by Bridges. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. That shot, no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. And Carroll with it. Claxton picks him up. Anthony outside. Here he goes. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Banchero. No points so far. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are 2 things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Pass to Claxton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's no debate there. He got hammered. Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits the second from the line. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Wagner. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the board. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Claxton. And he converts the layup. Claxton's got 5 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero just attacking the rim, going up over the defense that time.
Bridges outside. Back to Thomas. Here's Johnson. And he can't get that one.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Anthony in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
All talent there from Bridges.
Orlando leading. Anthony, the pass to Banchero.
He didn't have his feet planted. Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Pass to Carter. Wagner against Johnson. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. On the wing, Suggs. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Wagner. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Wagner's gotten his first points in this one. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Here's Claxton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Magic have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Carter. Wagner on the wing. Carter, a screen on Johnson. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Down low. Out to Bridges. Back to Claxton. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And the shot's good. And it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Boy, I like how confident Suggs is on the break. Feels like he's fully in control in these situations.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner, his NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Banchero in the post. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Black. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Claxton, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Johnson. 1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
To the paint. Here's Claxton, and he goes in for the dunk.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Black passes to Carter. Wagner on the wing, covered by Johnson. Back to Carter. Pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Black. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Bridges passes to Claxton. Here's Thomas. He takes it in, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Magic out in front, up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 5. On the floor for the Nets. We've got Ben Simmons. Trendon Watford is out there with Walker in the sharp, and it's Schroeder in at the 2.
Slick in the pick and roll. Simmons, when a passing lane is open, he jumps all over it.
Fultz finds Isaac. Pass to Wagner. It's deflected. Here's the break. Simmons looking around. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, you know, I really like when Simmons is aggressive like this. I mean, looking to score and daring the defense to foul him, he puts a lot of pressure on the opponent that way.
Orlando leading. Now Ingles. Isaac with a screen on Walker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He does not get the second one. Here's Walker. Here's Simmons. Out to Schroeder. Watford with a screen. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And Clark, since Dirk won that 2011 title, we've seen a bunch of German-born players in the league.
You know what, Grant? Seeing is believing. And Dennis Schroeder, a prominent German player who perhaps watched Dirk Nowitzki have great success. The Wagner brothers, Max Kleber, Daniel Tice. I think seeing Dirk win Finals MVP inspired this generation.
Here's Watford. Isaac covering. Tipped away. It's stolen by Isaac. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Rebounded by the Nets. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Wagner with a screen. Fultz passes to Wagner. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Outside Simmons. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Outside Fultz. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
Fultz against Simmons. Pass to Sharp. Clock at 6. Back to Simmons. Walker with it. Fultz picks him up. Shot from 16. Simmons, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Picked by Isaac. Ingles passes to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Schroeder against Harris. There's the 3. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Magic have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the dunk by Isaac.
Man, I like Isaac's mobility. Love it. This guy gets down the floor extremely well. And he has a sense of where he should go to get a scoring opportunity, too.
Walker for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Harris. It's good on the putback. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, I like the extra effort Harris is putting into crashing the offensive glass. Good timing by Gary that time.
Pass to Walker. Stolen by Ingles. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Wagner. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Simmons, the pass to Sharp. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Here's Fultz. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on both.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Sharp. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Harris passes to Wagner. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Magic leading by 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ben Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson a screen on Ben Carroll. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down 3.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Magic lead by 11. Brooklyn with the ball. Bridges outside. Finney-Smith a screen. Fires the 3. Bridges misses. The Magic shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Outside Carter. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Tonight, they found something with Carter Jr. This is the kind of performance he can build on.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
And Anthony drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Thomas, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Yeah, a reliable way to create for others. Suggs disrupts the coverage with the play and makes the pass.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 5 rebounds in the game. Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
In the early stretch of his career, Clark, Jalen Suggs has had a tough go of it.
Yeah, you know, injuries are an ugly part of the game, BA, and he's had to overcome quite a bit here early in his career. Such a promising young talent. But I do believe when you look at the long road in front of him, that he's going to show you how special a player he is.
Wagner for 3. Second chance effort, and it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Here's Claxton. Out to Bridges. Back to Claxton. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Johnson passes to Finney-Smith.
And the clock is going to expire on an impressive all-around win for the Magic.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Wendell Carter.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Right side Carter. Wagner outside. Inside. Here's Banchero. It's tipped.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Out to Bridges. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What you appreciate about Finney-Smith is his work ethic and willingness to hit the offensive glass. He'll do whatever it takes to get a win.
So the Magic win it. I'm sure they would. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Greg, two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but It will be an up-tempo game, and that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Gary Trent. R.J. Barrett is out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. He dishes it to Banchero. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And look at Banchero go, taking off before the defense has a chance to load towards the ball.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Here are the Magic now. Here's Suggs. Count it.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Shoots, crafty move, and Trent with the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Banchero, that's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Barnes outside. And he banks in the layup.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
And Wagner drives in. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Banchero's got 7 points. Barrett kicks to Trent. Olynyk sets a screen for Trent. Passes to Olynyk. It's stolen by Carter. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Anthony. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, when he can get on a burner.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around scorer.
Here's Carter going inside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Quickly kicks to Trent. Barnes screen on Anthony. Master Olynyk launches it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
It's all about floor spacing. Every coach Olynyk has played for loves to use him in that role.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Out to Anthony. From the arc. They get it again. Carter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Bucket is good.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Carter outside. Out to Anthony for 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Anthony against Quickly. Anthony drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Olynyk staying involved, making his presence felt.
And so Olynyk nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. And Carter has it in the corner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one.
The team creates a good look for Carter. His rock-solid mechanics do the rest.
And here's Barnes for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando up by a dozen. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Anthony left side. Down low. Banchero. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And I know Coach loves to see Banchero get rolling out there. He is capable of some serious production.
Barnes screen on Wagner. Barrett for 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando leading by 15. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. There's the pass to Banchero. Wide open look. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And you can tell Banchero trusts his guys. He knows they'll help him find a good look.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Olynyk inside, defended by Carter. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. And Barnes sends it back.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. On the wing, Barnes. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
The drive by Barnes. Banchero grabs the board. Magic leading by 18. Inside, Carter kicks to Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Olynyk sets a screen for Barnes. Will it go? And it's good on the way up. Like there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
To the paint, here's Banchero. It's Barrett on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Takes a three. Barrett, no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And Olynyk with the slam.
All started by Barnes managing to find a steal using those long arms to swipe the ball.
And there's the drive. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And he's good on the three ball. Carter's got 14 points for the game.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Trent. Banchero, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Barnes. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Here's Trent. The offensive rebound with 2 seconds left. No good at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Orlando out in front, running away with it. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Gary Trent is out there with Dick. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Nora in at the 3 spot. Pirtle with a screen on Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Magic leading by 20. And it's Ingles off the drive. Pass to Black. Now, here's Ingles. Isaac with a screen for Ingles. And Isaac throws it down.
What a pass by Ingles. Coming off that screen and roll, finding his man. He's made himself into a threat offensively.
Trent kicks to Boucher. Count it, good. Boucher's got his first points in this one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get it to your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Dick can't get it to go. Wagner with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Harris passes to Black. Back to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Agbaji, the pass to Pirtle. To the inside. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Passes it to Agbaji. Just 3 to shoot. Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Isaac kicks to Wagner. Down low. Back to Black. For the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ray talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Harris kicks to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Ingles. Back to Wagner. And Poeltl sends it back.
Great defense by Poeltl, a 7-footer who knows how to use his length.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here's Agbaji. He's defended by Wagner. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 23. Harris with it. He's picked up by Dick. Here's Black. Still scoreless. And a miss there on the triple. We got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Agbaji can't get it to go. Isaac outside. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Agbaji. Drops in the layup for 2. Abaji's got 10 points.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The score. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the center. This is out there for Orlando.
Well, you know Carter's good for a steady performance, but tonight he's taking over on the offensive end.
Olynyk has the open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Trent with it. Now Anthony defending. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from 3-point range. Magic leading by 21. Anthony kicks to Suggs. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Banchero. And it's Orlando with another.
I mean, how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
Here's Olynyk. Good work defensively by Carter. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Banchero. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
Quickly with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Wagner kicks to Carter. Over in the corner, Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Back to Carter. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Got to give a lot of credit to Wendell. He moves well without the ball, gets to the right spot, and has great hands.
Now the pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Quickly, a three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Olynyk sets a screen for Trent. Kicks it to Barrett. That one goes in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
And stolen by Barnes. Quickly finds Trent. Back to Quickly. Passes it to Olynyk. Tries to save it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. A three-pointer off the mark. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paolo Banchero.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
The shot's good from Quickly.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the middle. And finished off by Banchero.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Now, here's Suggs, defended by Trent.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs.
Second free throw, no good. Out to Anthony. There's the three. It's hauled in by Trent. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Suggs. Off target from outside. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big mark. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.